Hello everyone, welcome to Introduction to Personal Finance. You have chosen to take a course which will have a great impact on the rest of your life. We will discuss many topics that will have a practical impact now and in the future. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of the course, let me introduce myself. My name is Tenney and my favorite color is green. I love tropical plants and I like money. They are both green usually. My undergraduate degree is in horticulture, specializing in tropical plants. I earned my MBA a few years ago, and now I am working on a PhD in personal financial planning. I am very excited to work with you this semester.
Okay, let's go over how this course is set up. Let me first point out two of the most important places to be in this course. One is the online classroom, and the other is the discussion boards inside each unit. The online classroom is easy to find. Just click on the Communication Center, and then click on my picture. The discussion boards are the other critical places to spend your time. These discussion boards can be found inside of each unit. And they accompany either a project or a set of practice exam questions. It is here in the discussion boards and in the online classroom where you can ask and answer questions. These chat rooms are where I will give instructions and feedback. If I send out an email announcement, it will likely direct you to the online classroom or to one of these discussion boards. I typically check the online classroom and the discussion boards multiple times each day. But if you want to try to catch me and get a response right away, I typically check in during the early afternoon each day. You should make it a habit to come to the online classroom and the discussion boards, just like you would make it a habit to go to the physical classroom for a face-to-face course. Please use the discussion boards for questions and comments specific to associated projects or practice exam questions. Any other questions or comments should be placed in the online classroom. The next item to introduce is the course syllabus. It can be found on the home page here under Syllabus and Schedule. Please take time to read through the syllabus. In the meantime, let me take a minute and highlight some things. First of all, let's look at the required textbook. You'll purchase the digital access, which includes the e-textbook, along with access to several things within Blackboard. If Blackboard hasn't prompted you already, when you try to access certain areas of this course, it will ask you to do one of two things. Either purchase an access or enter an access code. You can purchase access either to just the digital access at that time or enter an access code that you have previously purchased. If you're interested in a physical book, you will need to purchase it separately using the following link. Remember, the physical copy of the book is not required for this course, but access to the e-text is required. Second, let's scroll down to the criteria for grade determination. Please note that there are 1,000 points possible, broken down with 7 units with 60 points in each unit and 4 exams worth 45 points each, 145 points each. Please note that while Unit 0 is required in order to access Unit 1, it does not count towards your final grade. I want to emphasize that one of the philosophies in this program is that learning opportunities are the time to get lots of feedback, not evaluations. I will not be giving specific feedback on evaluations. While I ask that you do not ask to see your exam, I am happy to meet with you to discuss areas where you struggled in and to give you some help as you prepare for future exams. There is research behind this philosophy, and we have found it to be a good teaching method. Now, please make sure you read over the complete syllabus and that you complete the syllabus understanding quiz found in Unit 0, as you will not have access to Unit 1 until you do so. Another very important document is the course schedule. Please print it off and keep it handy. It is found on the home page, and this schedule should become your best friend. It answers all the basic questions of what is due and when. I want to emphasize that everything is always due at 1 p.m. Sometimes students just assume that the deadline is midnight, but not for this class. Also, there are several deadlines for this class, but most of them repeat each unit, so it shouldn't take long to get into a routine. It may be helpful to map these dates out on a calendar. Please pay careful attention to the dates that assignments will open and when it will be due. As discussed in the syllabus, I do not accept late work except for the items listed in this last column, and they come with a 10% penalty. I do, however, offer extra credit. I will explain more about this and other opportunities for extra credit in future video updates. I think of extra credit as insurance for your grade. Similar to purchasing auto insurance to protect yourself in the event of an accident, you should invest in extra credit to protect yourself against crazy life events. As part of this course, you will download Microsoft Link if you have not done so already. I will be conducting office hours through Link on Tuesdays and Thursdays from noon to 2 p.m. I will also be available to meet in person during that time. You may also contact me via email as well. I encourage you to use the online classroom that I showed you earlier for more general questions and use email for personal questions. Everyone can benefit from the general questions if you ask them in the online classroom. When you email me, please make sure you initiate the conversation through Blackboard. This will generate a special tag on the title of your email indicating that the email comes from a student in my course. These emails get priority over other emails. Go to Select Users and find my name. I do most of my email correspondence in the early afternoon. So if you email me in the late afternoon or evening, you can expect a response by the next afternoon, unless it is Friday evening or the weekend. And then I will respond by Monday afternoon.
Thank you for joining me on this adventure. I look forward to this semester and the discussions we will have together. Good luck to you, and let's make this a great semester.